because Model 3's enemy classification depends on knowing what the organization's mission actually is, so you can determine which threats make that mission impossible. Model 3 is called Learn Your Enemy. It produces 9 documents, the largest output of any single model, and it begins with a classification system that I think is the methodology's sharpest analytical contribution. The methodology doesn't treat all competitors as competitors. It distinguishes 4 categories with precise definitions. Aliens, entities whose impact is latent, future, not yet directly threatening. Rivals, entities contesting in parallel, but whose success doesn't require your destruction. Adversaries, entities in active confrontation over significant assets but survivable. And enemies, entities whose fundamental business model or strategic objectives require your elimination, displacement, or radical transformation. The confrontation is existential. Compromise is impossible. This isn't semantics. The distinction determines resource allocation. You manage rivals. You contest adversaries. You fight enemies with everything you have. Misclassifying an enemy as an adversary means under-resourcing an existential threat. Misclassifying an adversary as an enemy means wasting resources on a survivable problem. De Beers, as we'll see, makes both errors simultaneously. The hostile environment assessment. The AI scans De Beers' competitive environment using publicly available intelligence. Corporate filings, financial reports, industry research, trade press, government statements. The methodology prescribes a minimum of 20 to 30 significant entities. The AI identified 28. Then it classifies each one. Watch these. 4 enemies. Lab-grown diamond producers. Their business model requires the destruction of natural diamond premiums. Price transparency platforms. Their value proposition requires eliminating the information asymmetry De Beers depends on. The government of Botswana, escalating from adversary to enemy status as resource nationalism intensifies, with the president explicitly stating the goal of full control over the asset and value chain. And Anglo-American, De Beers' own parent company, whose divestiture process has consumed 60% of organizational capacity. 8 adversaries: Tiffany, Cartier, Blue Nile, private entity bidders, and others, significant but survivable. 9 rivals, 7 aliens, including blockchain platforms, synthetic biology, and quantum computing applications at the far horizon.